Hey everybody, want to go over your next course assessment with you. So if you will go to your course assessments and you'll see Unit 2 course assessment, Declaration of Independence, and Bill of Rights. If you click on it, you can view the rubric here and you see the due date. It's going to probably be Wednesday, but you can click here to view the rubric. And this is where you can download the PowerPoint. Now, I've already downloaded it, and so I want to go over it with you. First of all, we have a video here. Watch it. Then I am explaining to you what you're going to do. This is basically going to be 2 micro essays. That is why, if you look right here, it is 60 points, okay? There will be 2 spots to turn it in, both with that same rubric. So, if you haven't watched the video, do it. The first essay is analyzing the Declaration of Independence, and here is some information and prompts about that. It gives you a primary source 1, click on it, it's hyperlinked. The primary source 2, I've typed in there for you, and primary source 3, I've also typed and cited those at the bottom, and then the heart of your essay will be centered on answering these 3 questions. Now, you're not going to answer these 3 questions like 1, 2, 3. You're going to write an essay just like you have before. So, who is TJ blaming for slavery? Why do you think they omitted that? And then finally, how do the ideas of the American Revolution and slavery interact or contradict? We talked about all that in class, but that is going to be the heart of your thesis. Now, when you go back up here and you get to context, set the stage for your topic. What is happening at the time, okay? What is happening at the time that Thomas Jefferson is writing the Declaration of Independence? Why is it needed? How did the Loyalists feel? How did the Separatists feel? And then in the thesis, you are going to tell me what you are arguing to be true about this topic. You are telling me Thomas Jefferson clearly had a problem with slavery, and he blamed so-and-so for slavery. He wrote an entire portion of the Declaration of Independence devoted to talking badly about slavery. What happened? What do you think it was removed for? This is your opinion. Some people think it was removed because everybody was a racist. Other people believe it was removed because they thought, well, if we talk about this now, we won't get the southern states to secede with us. There's lots of things there that you can look at. Then your historical evidence. What quotes from this, from the primary source 1, from this, from your text, from my PowerPoints, what evidence can you point to? Can you look back and say, wow, this is how TJ felt because? Is it about his mistress? Is it about his first childhood memory? All those things we've talked about. Commentary and analysis, this is your thoughts. I think TJ was a huge racist. I think he was not. This is where I think that this portion was left out because they were afraid of what would happen, not because they were really against slavery. Whatever you think the reason is, your analysis of that. Now, do not use first person. Thomas Jefferson is awesome. If you wrote that, I know it's your opinion, so don't use first person. Here's all the same instructions. Please read them. If you do not put sources, you are plagiarizing and you will get a significant deduction in your grade. And then finally, here is the citation for my PowerPoints. If you use the Revolutionary War, if you use the Towards Independence, which you probably will use both of those, cite them both. This part where it says title of the lesson, this part right here, okay, that I'm turning red right now, you have to change that. This is a template. So, do not type title of unit lesson. Type Unit 2 Towards Independence. PowerPoint slides 3 and 4. Okay? That will be changed, and you will have to have a different citation for every PowerPoint. You will submit 2 separate files here. It has to be .docx or .pdf just like every other time. Now, the second assignment, you look at the blue, think of the first 10 amendments. Can you remember any? How many were there? Here's the Bill of Rights. There were 10 amendments, but there are way more than 10 rights in here. I've listed 14 here. Your second essay, the heart of it is you are going to compare all those rights, pick 5 that you think are the most important, discuss their importance. So your context here is why did we have a Bill of Rights? What made the founders want to write a Bill of Rights? What did they include in those rights? These are the 5 I think are most important. My 5 might be different from yours. For example, most people in modern time do not think that the freedom from having to forcibly house soldiers in your home, right here, I'm highlighting it again. Most people think that this one is not necessary anymore because it's so insane, okay, to us to think that can happen. If you're Sam Adams in 1790, you're scared to death of this because he lived in Boston. So, which 5 do you think are the most important? Why? And give me facts as to why. What in life, in history, can you look up, can you find that is proof that we need freedom of religion, that is proof we need freedom of speech? And everything you look up, you must cite. You must cite, okay? So after you finished your citations, you will go to the assignment and you will submit the Declaration of Independence on one file, and you will submit the Bill of Rights on the next file. Same rubric, exact same instruction, PowerPoint. They're both due Thursday, March 15th. It's 60 points total, so 30 for each essay. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. We will talk about these in class on Monday and Tuesday. Hope you have a great weekend.